All right, it's time for another little share. So, it's Tuesday, which means we're going to do a haul. But before we get to that, I'm Aradia Noir, your resident witch and creatrix over to Radia's Hand and Today is Divine, where I create myth, magic, and meaning for your everyday life through art, intuition, and energy work. And on Tuesdays, I like to share hauls. Hauls are things that I have gotten for my business, whichever one it is, or my personal practices. Sometimes it's a little bit of both, and every now and then we have a happy mail. Now, one thing I will say is my haul queue is backed up. Like, I meant to share this a lot sooner than it's getting shared, and this is just how it's worked out. So I do apologize for that. That said, I was actually going to record this sooner, and I didn't record it because I couldn't find something. So, let's see. Mousy. My mousy over here. See where we are. So, yeah, the whole purpose of these really though is to share something I've gotten for my business that maybe gives you an idea of something you might want for your work or your creative or your magical practices. Gives you some idea of what to do with certain things. And it's just kind of a behind the scenes. So I like sharing these things for those reasons. Now, what I got is a little something different than my usual. So usually what I'm talking about here is a lot of times it's art supplies and tools. This, however, happens to be a book. So this is Katrina Rodabaugh's Mending Matters. This is her first book. She now at this point has another one. I think it's Make, Thrift, Mend is what it's called. And I have to get that one too. I gotta tell you, I really want this signed by her. Is it? I don't think it is. I would like it though. Yeah, I should get it signed. Anyway, I'd been following her on Instagram for a little while, and I don't know how I came to see her. Now, because I follow a bunch of other mending, thrifting humans, there's a really good chance that that's how I found Katrina. But I'm not, like, honestly, I'm not 100% sure. Like, I really don't know. So, here we are. But, funny thing is I usually like avoid hardback books, but like special books I want hardback, and this is definitely special. And it's a nice hefty book. So I haven't read it yet. I gotta be honest. I'm pretty sure I've flipped through it and just like looked at some stuff. But yeah, like I haven't read it. It is of course on my read queue. I need to actually add this to my Goodreads. I might do that like right now. But really though, the cool thing is, and this is not even really what spurred this share, I guess, because the thing about it is, right, there's lots of books about mending. I've got a number of them. Like on my like wish list. But I really like Katrina. I like the posts that she shares are usually really long on and contemplative on Instagram. And that kind of like made me really like her as like a person and the maker. Okay, so before I forget, because it didn't even occur to me to add this to Goodreads until like now, because I'm gonna add the other book too, so I don't forget about it. I don't even know why. Like, I don't know why I wasn't like, I don't know why her book wasn't already there, but I started following her before this got released, and while it got released, there was a little extra so-and-so that happened. So as part of the book release, they included mending kits, like a little starter mending kit. So some Sasha Go thread by Olympus, and then 2 needles. For people who, I guess, I think it was a book pre-order, because that's usually how it goes. And while I have a bunch of needles, while I have a bunch of thread, and by this time now, I've got like several needles from, you know, so several needles for Sasha Go and lots of thread, even including one of these lengths. I don't even know if I needed it at the time, but it was really exciting. And I was like, oh, that sounds fun. I like that. I want to participate. And like, I never pre-order anything, really. And so being able to do so was like, ooh, which reminds me, I should totally buy some more books. I need more books. So there we go. Oh, yay, I got her other one. Yeah, so Make Thrift Mend is the other one. So anyway, I was really excited, and I was like, yeah, sure, I love things. That's cool. Yay! So now that, like I said, I haven't actually opened, like, okay, I've flipped through it, but I haven't actually read it. And, like, shame on me. Okay. Like, really. But I do, hey, stop that. I do know that I'm going to put it on my queue for my book reviews. So not to worry, you'll hear more about it over on my blog, and I will, if I can figure out how to do this. I don't know. I don't know. I think one of the things I might do, because I do book reviews, so right now I have Sunday with Book Bay, and that's all fiction. I don't know that I'm ever going to do, I don't know if, I don't think I'm going to put, like, work-related stuff here. But I also don't know if I can search my website, blog. We're actually going to look it up right now. Because I don't know. I don't know what the tags are. There's not a tag section. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there we go. Huh. Let's see. Is this a new thing? Can we do this? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna have to look into this. If I can link all of the book reviews that I've done so far on my blog to this post, like if I can figure out how to do that, then I will link it. If I can't, I won't. Sorry. Just I don't know. Like, I don't know why I don't know this, but I don't. And I guess one of the things I'm gonna do is look into this now. Which is funny, because this is why I don't get as much done. This is one of the reasons why I don't get as much done as I'd like to, is because I think of things in the middle of doing other things, and my ADHD, the flavor of my ADHD is such that when I think of something in the middle of doing something, I need to essentially go and do that, or I'm gonna forget. Because the reality is I'm probably not gonna remember enough. Yeah, I'm probably not. So that sucks. Let's see. I'm dealing with this like right now because I'm trying to see if this is on here. Because I don't know. I'm realizing I have no idea. I haven't been to my website in a while, because what the hell do I need to go to my website for? The only time I go to my website is to like add stuff to it, and I haven't like changed anything up in a while. I'm trying to see what we got here. Okay, so Title, text. This is terrible button. Categories. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. All right. So, all right. I'm going to fiddle with this and I'll deal with it like when I figure it out here. I'll link it. So if I don't figure it out, my bad, I'm sorry. But we're going to try. So yeah, just a hey you, heads up. That's it. I think that's everything. So, okay. There you go. Yeah, that's it. So, my question for you is, did you pre-order this book? Did you get this too? If you didn't pre-order this book, do you have this book anyway? Do you have her other book? I know she's got she's got one other book, which I have no, like, interest in personally. Which isn't to say anything, it's just, I want this book. I want her mending stuff and her thrifting and her dyeing stuff. So I want the 2 books that I've mentioned here, but there's another one about something else and I don't know what it is. I don't care. That sounds mean, but facts. Anyway, do you have this book? Do you have her other book? Do you know who she is? Have you seen her? And that's it. And hey, look, if you've ever like pre-ordered a book and like gotten a little gift, yeah, you can let me know that too. I'd love to know. I don't usually do so. Like mostly because if I'm gonna pre-order a book, like with the exception of getting books physically in hand, I don't need to pre-order a book. Like I don't. Like I'll just get it when it comes out, right? Obviously pre-ordering means you don't have to wait till it comes out to get it. It'll just be there, and all that jazz. But like a lot of the books that I read, like most of what I read is fiction. And so I don't need to pre-order that. And if I do order something, it's probably via Kindle. And so I don't even have to wait to get it anyway, right? So there's that. But yeah. If you would like to see a picture of this and all that jazz, you can scroll into the post below. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the link at the top and it'll send you over to Patreon where you can see the pictures of like the whole shtick. And then, yeah. And it's also got, there's also, some Instagram. What's it? Instagram business. Yeah, this is a pre-order. Okay, anyway. There we go. Anyway. Don't listen to me. I have, I've linked to Katrina's Instagram. I'm also gonna go ahead and link to the, let me do that right now before I forget. I'm gonna link to the other 2 places. So this is the publisher, I guess, which is Abrams Books, and now when I pre-ordered this, I also got I got it from Brooklyn General Store, so I'm gonna link to their Instagram, even though the pre-order, like, it's done. Like, when does this come out? I don't know. This pre-order is like forever ago, so like obviously this is not gonna apply here to you right now. But I'm just gonna link everybody because I am. That's pretty much it. And let's see. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm doing. I keep forgetting. Business. So what is going on? If you'd like to get a copy of this book, I'm linking to Katrina, like to where you can get it from Abrams Books, and as well. And then like I said, if I can figure out the whole blog thing and like reference the other posts that I've done, which also means if I do the review by the time this gets published, it'll be there too. Then I'll do that. I don't know though, because I have to fiddle with stuff and see like what's going on, because this is not something I've like considered, and I haven't blogged in like quite a while. Like, how long? Oh my gosh, it's been years. I'm trying to get back into it, but we're struggling, honestly. So there be that. There be that. Gosh. Is that everything? That's everything. I think that's everything. So, because you were kind enough. Oh, yeah. No, before we get to that. So I've got all this stuff linked. Also linked below. My websites. And all of my active social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, where I like to hang out the most, and also my YouTube channel, as well as Twitch, where if you'd like to see me like work on stuff, maybe from this book, maybe other mending, that's the place to be. So yay. Now, because you stayed to the end of this video, we are doing what tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday, and it's going to be a little work in progress Wednesday. So we're going to touch in on some of the intentions I set yesterday about what I wanted to do and where I want things to go and blah 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 blah. Yes. And so if that is something you'd like to know about, you can head over to my Patreon. This is going to be one of my audio only posts, so that's how you're going to have to listen to it if you're going to listen to it. And that's it. So I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody who takes the time to watch these. It means a lot to me that you bother, because you could be doing anything else with your time and you're giving me some of it, whether I know it or not. So that's really awesome. Now, that aside, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date with stuff like this. And if you haven't already, consider coming over to my Patreon and joining over there, because there are things that I offer for creativity, inspiration, and a little witch work that I don't offer anywhere else. And so if that interests you, or you want to get on some of my patron only posts, that's the place to be. So that's it. That's it. So thank you for popping in, and I will see you on the morrow, or talk at you on the morrow. Toodles.
Okay, so I had to yet again move stuff. So tomorrow's video actually is our video setup for June. So sorry about that. I'm on my way to work. I wanted to pop in. I'm not going to get this post up when I mean to, because I have to splice this together with the other one. So sorry about that. But yeah, so toodles.